This deck owns everyone.
Hey, buddy, watch this.
Alright, Skyclaw's a pretty sick opener. I mean, I love Crystology, but it's not exactly what I want to play on turn 1 in this deck. We will do it if we have to. I think it's fine. Because we're going to coin Skyclaw into Skyclaw. That's a little too late game to be exciting. Play the game for fun. I know, how unreal is that? Don't do that. Okay. So that does give me the time to sort of match. We could go ahead and coin. Ooh, man, that Galvanizer on 2 is looking awfully enticing now. Because we can go ahead and Glowtron it as well. It's a little risky, I guess, to commit to 1 unit because of Freezing Trap. So maybe I'd want to split those out. Pretty sick turn, though. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and dump this. I think we play these individually. They both still contest the 2-1. I mean, this is an even trade for him, but that's alright. Next turn, I can actually play both Skyclaws. Maybe pray he doesn't have an Unleash the Hounds. I don't know if this list with all these crazy Leopardome style cards actually does run Unleash. It might. I definitely have not been playing enough Face Hunter to tell you. So I think I should just go ahead and trade this way to make sure I have enough space. Don't have Unleash the Hounds. Don't have Unleash the Hounds. You ever play Wild? We do sometimes, not usually during new expansion times, but once the expansion settles, like, you know, month 2 or 3, we'll definitely hop into Wild. I've finished. Oh my God, he's tracking into the Hounds. We have finished top 100, actually like 60th, I think, in Wild Legend before, and so yeah, we've definitely played some Wild. I mean, honestly, though, this isn't that bad, because I'm just going to War Gear whatever lives here and go face like a maniac. He spent his entire turn dealing with that, so Ziliax is going to be nice, too, on this. I have to worry a little bit about Freezing Traps, right? But Ziliax can fix that problem, and so can Gobo Glide Tech, because they have Rush. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely test the Freezing Trap here. Oh, actually, let's... Do I care much about a hero power here? Yeah, I actually do. I need to get the hero power down. Let's see. Freezing Trap. It is. Oh, no. Snake Trap. Oh, interesting. Well, I'm going to go face still. Just hero power. Okay. The good news is we have denied his toxic reinforcements for a while, which is pretty exciting. He's only hero powered once this whole time, which is amazing. Gyrocopter into Ziliax would be insane if we could get it off. Alright, so he's got to trade here a little bit, I think. Kill command on the Skyclaw. So he's playing for Explosive Trap, it seems. Which is, interesting. Perhaps a little irresponsible. So you have 10. This is dead. So let's see. If I go double Snip Snap, we'd be at 14. Let's just kill these. Make sure he's not, you know, faking this secret or whatever. Okay. He still might be. It might be a misdirection, right? So I'm going to attack with a smaller guy first here. That is not a mech. Guys. That's not a mech. I don't know if you know this. It's not a mech, guys. It's not a mech, turns out. Can confirm, not a mech. Alright. So that's most likely going to be a misdirection, but certainly not guaranteed. As long as it doesn't actually matter. I think this is just a guaranteed lethal. And a big time heal. Okay, weird graphical animation there, but happy feast of Wintervale, right back at you, buddy. Happy feast. We're fighting Druid this time, so who knows what that means, right? I don't know. Could be anything. Could even be a Druid. Do we ever hold here? Play all these at once. I think it's still better to just get a unit on field. I think it's still better. Can you imagine a meta without Ziliax? It's gonna be weird, yeah, it's gonna feel strange. He's been such a prominent part of the game so far. Breath of Dreams early, alright. Good morning, Danjo. What's up, man? Ooh, micro mummy. Alright. Maybe I should have magnetized, actually. It's not like I'm going to be trading into smaller stuff. Probably should have went tall.
I see a vision in
Well,
flames.
this would help if it were to attack, yeah. That would be ideal. That would be pretty solid. Dralbino Petro! Yes. We were against you, it sounds like. Good game. That nutty, Unleash the Hound scared us a lot. Alright. We're gonna need to draw one of our bigger late game cards to make this feel awesome. Gonna need to.
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Sphere feels good. Gobo Glide's not bad either, though. Let's do that. I like this too. Hey, the Stash Trash in Youngstead, man. Thank you for the Twitch Prime subs, guys. Big time resubs. My lighting's not done yet. I gotta fix my lighting up. I'm slow going. There's a lot of stuff to do. So much to do with the house still. Like a million things to do. So bear with me as we settle some of this. How is this board even legal? It really shouldn't be. It's sort of insane. Do we ignore this and just go face, or do we just trade in our guy? I think we just ignore it, right? Put this to 4 since it's sort of the juiciest trade. If I go here, it's still at 3 and it's still a pretty juicy trade, so let's go ahead and just stabilize this guy. And I mean, he's probably gonna finish that this turn, which is actually quite scary. But we'll see how it goes. I might actually be able to do it. Don't exactly have it up though. Oh, that's a pretty low roll, I think. I don't think that's what he was looking for, right? His Menace here, lethal at all 4 plus. Maybe I should magnetize these just to get them active. Just to make sure these hero powers are more likely to connect. What has this guy been buffing, by the way? Has he just been buffing stuff that's dying only? It's not super fun. Love you. You're great.
We must stop this corruption.
Oh, it's kind of tough to deal with. This is awkward to hit too, though. Like, what does he trade into here? Because this goes to 8 for the clean kill here. I guess he just kills some 1/1s or whatever. Yeah, I think that's right. So I have 3 damage. I'm 2 off. Faceless Corruptor should be lethal. Ooh. Good top thing. Sweet, good win, man. Yeah, this deck definitely flies. There's no question about that, man. Gobo Glide tech has felt great so far too. This deck's insane. All right. Glowtron's a great opener. Snip Snap's fine. I don't think we need to keep the Zilliax. I think we can actually do better than an oil module as well. I think there's a lot of good plays in this deck, and those are not necessarily the greatest plays. This isn't Battlegrounds, right? Okay, that's a much better curve. Glowtron into Snip Snap, into Gobo Glide, into Replicating Menace is pretty sick with the coin. Okay, yeah. Dream curve here. Now, of course, it depends on what kind of Warlock this is. It definitely feels like handlock so far, because we haven't seen any 1-drops, which is pretty common in a zoo deck. Sup, man? The name is just a meme I've had forever. No real significance. Plans for Christmas? Nothing crazy, just hanging out with family. I'm not somebody who takes trips to Hawaii or something for Christmas, like I wish, but nothing crazy. Okay. So we got the Galakrond handlock here, it looks like. Kind of the hybridization version. Gobo Glide here doesn't feel so great. It's not something you really want to trade into a cultist. Thinking about maybe just going this route. Gobo Glide tech, not Gobo Glide mech. Yep, that's accurate. Thinking about maybe going this route just because these do trade a lot more favorably into these 1 health units. I don't even really hate Mekaru hero power, to be honest. But this trades really well. That does set me up for the war gear next turn. Yeah, I think this is the move. Actually, it doesn't matter what order I play those in. It's kind of funny. Same difference. Ant and Neil Patrick Harris are coming over for a sleepover. How'd you know, man? I was trying to hide that. Shoot. How did you figure it out? All right, Roxas, what do you got, buddy? Turn 4 might be Devoted Maniac. Oh, I'm losing my voice. Devoted Maniac and I don't know. That's about it right now. You can't play the dude that draws all the cards because he hasn't invoked twice. Evil Genius, okay. This is starting to feel a little more zooey all the time. I don't know. Is Evil Genius making the cut in the Galakron list these days? Like the Galakron handlock stuff? Maybe it was a zoo with a slow start. It's totally fine trade by me. Gonna go face. What does that indicate? It means Crazed Netherwing is coming next turn, right? Oh no, it means he wanted to evolve. Okay. Alright. I think we just stack. I think we go really tall here. Just keep smacking face. I definitely want to trade down a little. The question is, do I want to trade down here as well? I guess so. Yeah, we might as well. Yep. Not worried about the 4-drop there. No big deal. Kartut and Zoo? Wow, that is super weird, yeah. Super weird. If it's Zoo, it's going to be hard to answer this. Like, Plague of Flames does. That actually is enough altogether, but he trades in his entire board, and I'm still left with 1/1s. This is kind of the dream situation for us. Let's Crystology and Kings. This way we get to do 2 good things in a turn instead of just 1. Okay. God, that had to feel like the worst turn ever. He traded three dudes into my 1-drop. Boy. Do I know anything about Galakron's Awakening Adventure? No, I only know what you guys know, that there's new cards coming, and that's it. I don't know anything.
Now that you have the bigger house, that means we're finally going to have Hash Pizza Party 2016. Hashtag, how long will this goon?
Only 4 years late, yeah. Thank you, Mighty Rye, for the bits, man. There we go. This deck, dude. This deck! Micro Mummy replacement? It's pretty good. I don't know. There's other mechs that might be equally viable. Any one attack mech maybe for Crystology power. Okay. Kind of a clunky opener here.
Just came back and I heard Regis bought a mansion. Shocked
That's right.
face.
That's right. Pyro, did you change your man? You look so crazy with the Pyro, you had to have changed your bit badge. I'm sure of it. You look different. Feels weird. A mini mansion, a tiny baby mansion, apparently. All right, so we coin Micro Mummy here. It's cool if it lives because we can hero power on 2 or hit a 2-drop, right? And keep rolling. It does sort of risk a Skyclaw on 3, but the Skyclaw on 3 doesn't really trade all that effectively into the Sludge Slurper anyway. And here we see the effects of the nerf happening live in action. What's happening? It changed on its own. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. You definitely look different, though. I have some bit emotes I have to make. Now they have emotes for people of certain bit tiers. So, Pyro, you're going to get a bunch of extra emotes soon. Just got to find time to do it, you know. Like everything else in the world right now. So stay tuned for more bits. Oh, there you go. Now you look normal again. Oh, there's the 2-drop we were talking about. Booyah. It's only hitting 2 units, but I think it's still worth. Snip Snap's now pretty good on 5. This is not particularly good on 3. I don't still really have a good turn 3 play. But I'm winning the board, which is perhaps more important. So 2 lackeys in hand for our opponent. Well, there are some scary ones, right? Kobold Lackey just cleans this off. He might be able to do some work with a Lackey and a Goblin Lackey, like, you know. Titanic Lackey trade into Goblin Lackey clear would be pretty nasty. Draconic Lackey, I wouldn't mind that too much. Toxfin.
I got you, friend.
And Beaming Sidekick. Oh, so this is straight on Murlocs, maybe. This is not what I was expecting. Not at all. Do I have to Skyclaw and trade over here? I think we do, yeah. I think it's time. Okay. I guess this is like a Murloc aggro shaman. I don't think anything else makes sense with this assortment of cards. This is like the lackey that you run in your deck. It's a Titanic lackey that just goes in your deck. It's different, right? No taunt. It's got a little extra health. Squeaker, thanks for the kind words, man. I like you guys too. I also like my stream. Sometimes it's hard to stream, but not because of you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys make it easy. Hey, mama!
Harleen, ha, Harleen, ha, Harleen, ha, Harleen, ha, Harleen.
Mama and Papa Regis dropping some Santa Clauses on me for Christmas. That's amazing. Thanks for the 1,000 bits. Man, crazy bits today. Mama and Papa Regis taking the leaderboard spots too. That's wild. Okay, and straight up Murlocs. Yeah, we're gonna see some Murloc action here. I like this. Titanic Lackey, speak of the devil. So I think we go kings, we trade over, we trade into the war leader, right? And we just win the board. That's gonna be the goal here. Is this the best way to do it, I guess? Yeah. Could go here and do the same and retain the value on the micro mummy, I guess. No, that's better. That's better. He's definitely the higher quality unit. Okay. So we're only barely ahead on board. We do have some pretty sick plays, though. Corruptor... Well, Corruptor's probably not something we want to do on this micro mummy, right? Probably better off to go double snip snap next turn. Generally speaking. Why are you not streaming like every day? Well, I'm not streaming yesterday, for instance, because I was working on our house we just moved into. There's a lot of stuff to do right now. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow or Wednesday because there's Christmas stuff going on. But after that, I should be streaming pretty much every day, pretty regularly. Maybe not always on weekends, but should be every weekday. The schedule's going to be far more normalized. It's been very hectic lately. That is very fair and very accurate. Gosh, I think we have to still trade down the board, guys, because... Just because Murlocs can kill you out of nowhere with Bloodlust, I don't think I have the luxury here of just, like, you know, smorking really hard. I think we have to keep trading. In which scenario, I think we go for wide snip snaps instead of tall snip snaps. Because these are better at offering up varieties of trades. Also, they're actually more likely to die, which may sound bad, but it's sort of good, because I might need the 1/1s for Faceless Corruptors. I don't want a Faceless Corruptor something needlessly large, right? So one of the snip snaps going to 3 is also quite nice. So you have a butler. I wish. Mrs. Kilbin's my butler. New house is good, man. There's a lot of positives. Still a lot of work. We're not even remotely close to like unpacked or anything of the sort, but very good in the grand scheme. A lot of great things about it. Take it easy. I was just asking. I can't imagine a more relaxed response. If you think that was some sort of non-take it easy response, man, I don't know what to tell you. Do I seem agitated in the slightest? Chat, give me a read here. Did I seem agitated or defensive or remotely impassioned? Or maybe he was talking to somebody else. Oh, okay, that's what it was. No, yeah, that was a totally fine question. Okay, I get it. You were saying somebody else was agitated. I gotcha. Okay, I was gonna say I don't think I could have been any more just like default about it, but whatever. It was somebody in chat who's upset. I understand. I'm enraged. I'm so mad. All right, this is good stuff here. You just calm down, yeah. I can't keep up with every step of chat.
I love being fully
unpacked. Yeah, JMX, no worries, dude. That's on me.
I hope to be fully unpacked one day.
Yeah, maybe Pyro years later I'll finally be unpacked. No, Mrs. Kilbin's gonna definitely she hits like a groove where she goes insane with stuff. Like really works hard on stuff. So I know that groove will happen soon, and I'm just more like slow and steady. So between the two of us, we will absolutely get there eventually, but it is going to take a little while. All right, I think it's time to start pushing towards it in-game state here. We're still going to trade in a little bit, but just going to start smorking face for 14, right? Potentially even more soon. Gonna go ahead and hit here just to prevent any sort of bloodlust shenanigans stuff where you can maybe kill this more easily. I think it's pretty unlikely, but oh my god, you even hit the right target. Good job, Micro Mummy. You're a bro. You're a bro.
Are you trying to describe the plot for the movie you are directing? How Mrs. Kilburn got her groove back.
Exactly, yeah. It's a remake. It's weird. Mrs. Kilburn's name is actually Stella. What do you know? That's not too bad of a timeline. Well, Mrs. Kilburn works 3 days a week because she's a nurse. She works like 3 12-hour shifts. So she has 4 days a week where she's just kind of chilling. And I'm sure she will spend that very productively. That's typically what happens. Okay, Glowtron, Micro Mummy, Skyclaw, perfect curve. Hopefully we see the Face Hunter action here. We've already owned one Face Hunter despite a fairly substantial misplay. Well, not really that substantial. It was a minor misplay. Let's put it that way. According to HS Replay, this deck has a bad matchup versus Murloc Shaman. It did not feel that way. He did get off to a pretty slow start, though, to be fair. Like, and I think Murloc Shaman got substantially weaker with the Sludge Slurper nerf. Like, that's actually a pretty impactful nerf, because they're so much worse at trading into early boards with those units, as we saw. As we saw. Okay. Pretty much the dream opener here. Good as a curve gets. Does she edit your YouTube videos? No. She has no grasp on Hearthstone at all. She would not know how to edit a Hearthstone game. Nor does she have a grasp on editing. Those just aren't her skill sets or interests, so no. Which I like, by the way. People ask me all the time, like, oh, does your wife love Hearthstone too? And I'm like, no, I don't want... I want my... You know, I don't want my life to be 100% a thing. Like, I don't want 100% Hearthstone. I like that there's a mix.
Well, not with that attitude, she can't.
Yeah, I don't want her to be super involved in Hearthstone. I want there to be some balance, you know. Desert Spear, okay. Looks like our 5/1 is dead. Sadly, he got the buff too, which sucks. It's a waste. Not too big a deal. I think Skyclaw doesn't feel very good against the Desert Spear, so I think we'll go tall here instead of wide. Just trying to limit the impact of my opponent's units, right, or cards. I mean, he can still hit this, but he's got to face tank it, which is totally fine, right? And he leaves behind the Micro Mummy, so well, and 3 1/1s, which may be bad again, right? If there's an Unleash the Hounds, those sorts of things. Even Spring Paws do give him a lot of ways to chip through this, so that means he doesn't have to face tank the 4 anymore. But he is still going to leave me a big setup for a Skyclaw buff or a Ziliax buff. Just kind of depends. Llama Tama, thanks for the host. Yeah, Mahoney. Yeah, I feel you, dude. Okay. Surprised we didn't see more commitment to dealing with all of these 1/1s. He's going to leave me with basically the perfect position for a Skyclaw follow-up here, which I think we'll take. We still have the Crystology to fill out the curve, right? Might even get a Glowtron. Nope. Could go Galvanizer into Skyclaw, but it's kind of a waste because the board is full anyway. I think we're just going to go face here. Hope I didn't miss any kind of lethal with War Gear or anything. I think this is almost as much damage, so should be fine. Oh, actually, did I miss lethal with War Gear? Because... No, he's at 5. No, I gained 4, so no, I didn't miss lethal. It's okay. Yeah, man, this deck, dude. Like, we literally have not lost a game. We have gone from the bottom of rank 5. Let's see here. You guys can check out the stats now. This is cool. Compared to you, look at our stats yesterday, or whatever I last streamed Saturday. Oh my god. Compared to this, right? It's 7-0. We have just absolutely demolished everyone we've played. We've not really had a close game yet. A seagull? Is this the streamer, a seagull? I doubt it. I doubt he plays Hearthstone. Do we ever keep the war gear because the galvanizer's in hands? I don't think so, right? I think we want to make sure we pressure harder and faster with quicker things. It is a risk that we don't get a mech to replace it. Okay, that's exactly what I needed, is a harder, faster pressure. Perfect. Oh yeah, this is a tough matchup, so we don't have long to win. We kind of have to go. We got the war gear back anyway, so that's cool. Skyclaw 2 might be the pressure we need. It might just depend on whether or not he gets the new 3-mana removal card. The dragon one, I forget what it's called. Breath of the Infinite, perhaps. If he gets that, we might be in trouble. If he doesn't get that, we might just own. I mean, we might lose anyway. They have some crazy stabilization, so... It just depends. Does he have the breath to wipe my board minus a 1/1? He has it. Oh, he doesn't have it. Okay. That's good. I don't really have the strongest follow-up, unfortunately, though. I mean, I have a huge board, so it's still good, but... These are good follow-ups, because now this protects me against something like Breath of the Infinite, right? I also do have 2, like, Death Rattly dudes now as well, so... Would you run the handoff card in this deck? I don't think I would. I feel like it's a little slow for what this deck is about. This deck doesn't really want the stats in hand, it wants the stats on board. That's why Magnetic is so powerful with it, right? Alright, what do we buff here? Is there any significance to what we buff? I mean, generally speaking, you'd want to buff like your Micro Mummy because it's your most valuable unit. But if it's going to die to something like a Shadow or Death or just get cleared, then maybe you don't. Maybe you want to split out your resources a little bit to keep some of the more value bundled away. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm a little worried, of course, about Mass Hysteria going into 5.
I enjoy raiding!
Hey, Elion with the raid. 12-man raid. Thank you, Elion. Appreciate it. Welcome, everybody. We're up to 481 viewers this morning. Woo, that's a lot for an hour into the stream, guys. That's crazy. I can't quite get used to these new numbers. They don't still feel real to me. They still feel like kind of like a bonus number. Mass Dispel. Okay, now that wasn't expected, but it's, again, not that problematic when we just have another war gear to play. Like, we just keep going. I am still worried that we're gonna get stabilized against you, like a Kartut Defender or something might be a problem. I don't know if it is, because you have a lot of stuff in hand that we can do, but Kartut heals to 10. Actually, it would be a problem, I think. I don't think we have enough. I think we only have 9. Maybe with Blessing of Kings we do. Yeah, we have enough with Blessing of Kings. We could trade in all the 1 attack units into the Kartut. He heals to 10, and then I Blessing of Kings here for 10. So Kartut's not even enough. No, wait. Yes, no, yeah. Because I have 5 damage. Kartut's 5 health. Heals him to 10. Yeah, we beat Kartut here. We hit 10 to the face. Okay. Ziliax? I don't know how Ziliax is enough. It's less than... With this, it's less than... Although this is... Yeah, no, it's fine. He goes to 7. We have it. This is no biggie. He doesn't really want to attack here, because... You don't want to run it into a 1/1 or whatever. That doesn't feel that good. You lose your shield for free. Okay. GG, man. Again, just... Oh, God, I didn't actually mean to magnetize. It doesn't matter. It's fine. But I did make a small error there. I'm just trying to play it. It is irrelevant. But, okay. We technically lost the damage there if we needed it. But no biggie. And yeah, 8-0, man. Deck is just insane. That's our worst matchup, believe it or not. That's, when we checked the stats earlier, that is the worst matchup we have. So, that's good news.